Enjoy your day. Thanks for coming. I'm here all week. Tip your nurses and clowns.
Why did you make them leave?
I don't know. They never talk.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 things on Victorious that made no sense.
Wait! Who are you?
My name is Helen.
Who wants to have a sleepover at my house?
Hey, when is our prom? We don't have a prom. What?
For this list, we'll be looking at the head-scratching moments and plot holes in the hit 2010 Nickelodeon sitcom that still confuse us to this day. Note that a few of these moments are pretty plot-heavy, so expect spoilers ahead. Think we missed a particularly puzzling moment? Let us know in the comments what confused you the most in Victorious. Number 10, no prom.
Wait, why are we talking about proms?
Hollywood Arts is a treasure trove of concerts and school dances, and yet Tori is flabbergasted to learn that the school has never had an official prom.
Hey, when is our prom? We don't have a prom. What?
But is that actually true? In the pilot episode, Rex mentions, in his usual rude manner, that Kat did attend a prom, and that she didn't get a date for it.
You guys, What's really wants everybody back in class.
And you really wanted a date to the prom last year, but you didn't get one, did you?
So wait, does that mean that the school did have a prom and then just stopped? Or did Kat go to prom at another school before coming to Hollywood Arts? It's never explained and just leaves us confused, but at least we can say that the school has a prom now. Or prom, as the case may be.
Yeah, prom, you're a genius. Now get on with it. I had a burrito for lunch.
Number 9, was any of this safe?
I thought it was just a game show. I'm so sorry, you guys.
The Hollywood Arts gang gets a chance to compete on the new game show Brain Squeezers, but is it really worth it?
And for Robbie, that's Uh-oh, so what does that mean?
Throughout the whole show, the kids are humiliated and subjected to painful doinks, most of which could have possibly caused permanent and/or fatal damage to any of the players. How did this show get greenlit in the first place? We're pretty certain that deliberately injuring the contestants like this isn't safe or legal, slapstick or not.
What kind of spider likes to eat dead, rotting flesh?
Easy. It's the northern spectrum.
To top it all off, even though Tori's team won, she doesn't get the money due to an unfair bonus challenge, which makes the whole ordeal pointless and just plain cruel.
And no money for anyone. Tune in next time for Brain Squeezers!
Number 8, stuck at nozu. Tori and Robbie find themselves in a terrible jam during their lunch at nozu.
Hey, why are you still here?
We kind of forgot to bring money, so would it be okay if...
They have no money, and there's seemingly no way to contact anyone to help them out.
Does this phone even work?
Well, it could.
You don't have phone service?
They want $45 a month. I'm not paying that.
However, at one point we see Tori tweet out an SOS on the restaurant's computer. So why didn't she just use the computer to get in contact with their friends? Or better yet, why didn't they try to use the restaurant's phones, if they have any, to call for help? The two could have easily saved themselves a lot of trouble and avoided having to chop that much squid if only they had the foresight to use what resources they had.
Chop, chop, chop the squid. Chop, chop, chop the squid. Chop, chop, chop the squid. Disappoint my father.
Number 7, Jade West is untouchable. Let's be honest, as much as we love Jade, she isn't always the nicest person. She's done some pretty nasty things throughout the show, especially to Tori.
I wonder who would have sent me phone.
Oh, Tori, those are bush daisies!
What's up?
I am way allergic to bush daisies. Like, if I get anywhere near them, my whole face starts swelling up and I start sweating and shaking.
Well, who would have sent you bush daisies?
I don't know. Or maybe I do.
These misdeeds include, but are not limited to, humiliating Tori in front of the class, identity theft, sabotage, fear-mongering, and even attempting to get rid of her.
Weird. My phone's not getting any signal. See? No signal.
Oh. Yeah, we're about to drive through Shadow Creek Park. There's not much signal up here. There's not much of anything up here.
What really puzzles us is that Jade hardly, if ever, faces any repercussions for her actions. In fact, most folks seem to brush off her heinous acts. Are people really so scared of her that they'll let her get away with whatever she wants, even at someone else's expense?
Hey! Where's Tori and Andre? Have any of you seen Tori and Andre?
Fortunately, Tori is brave enough to try and stand up to her frenemy, usually.
Hey! Leave her alone.
What are you gonna do if I don't?
Oh, I might just go online to the slap and unfriend you.
Number 6. Andre Harris's unfair grade. Andre is feeling the holiday blues when his teacher gives him a D for his Christmas song.
A D?
I've always gotten A's in music. How does a person go from an A to a D?
Happened to me in 8th grade.
Why did Andre get such a low grade? The only explanation given is that the tune deserved the D, and that's about it. Not only is the explanation just lazy, but it also didn't even answer the question properly.
You're the teacher, and I respect your decision.
Thank you.
What is the matter with you? I'm sorry. Anthony, wait. I let my emotions get the best of me.
Did the teacher really not like the song, or was he just being a Scrooge? We're going with the latter since we later see that the actual song is a catchy, festive, swinging tune that could instantly be a classic.
But all of it means nothing without you.
Thankfully, Andre's grade is changed to an A in the end, but you really have to question this teacher's priorities. Number 5. One crazy scheme. Tori learns the shocking truth about her friend's ping pong team.
There's no real ping pong team.
Ah! Then what's this all about?
It's actually a cover-up to earn some money to buy a fake trophy for the school to save their principal's job, while they spend the rest on a fancy, expensive dinner.
At first, we thought Jade's idea was crazy.
But after we exchanged some looks,
We started to think it might be a pretty cool idea.
The scam on its own is pretty insane, but there's a lot about it that doesn't add up. For starters, can a principal really lose their job over a lack of sporting trophies? Add to this, if the players never show up to any actual tournaments, it would look mighty suspicious and raise a few red flags. Honestly, it astounds us that the kids were able to pull this whole rigmarole off for so long without getting caught.
To ping pong.
To ping pong!
Number 4. Kesha's contest. Desperate to win the Kesha ice cream contest, Tori and the gang end up buying tons of ice cream pints in search of the remaining letters, with little success.
all we need is an S and an H. Is that so much to ask?
However, something about this Willy Wonka-like scenario confuses us. How they're able to afford so much ice cream? Seriously, if you look at the number of empty cartons and full buckets, they must have bought hundreds of cartons worth, and that much dairy can't be cheap. Do the kids just have money to spare lying around whenever they need it, or just when the plot demands it?
Here it is. Here it is.
Oh, yes! Kee-haw!
Okay. Let's find the S before somebody else does. Yeah.
Most likely the latter, since otherwise they wouldn't have needed to pull that ping pong scheme we mentioned earlier.
Tori, hey, Tori, come on.
What? I gotta find the S.
Why don't you take a little break?
Number 3. The sleepover.
Who wants to have a sleepover at my house?
To teach his students the difficulties of method acting, Psychowitz invites them over to a sleepover/method acting challenge. The night plays out as a zany, hilarious evening with everyone struggling and some failing to stay in character.
Time to die! Psychowitz!
Are you okay?
Who's there?
It's Robbie.
You broke character. You're out!
There's something, however, that we can't help but ponder. How did the students get permission to attend this sleepover? Even though he's a great teacher, Psychowitz doesn't give off a professional vibe. He drinks straight out of coconuts, he dresses very casually, and his teaching methods are a little too eccentric. No offense, but if your teenage selves told your parents you were invited to a sleepover at this guy, who's also their teacher's house, there might be cause for concern.
I'm going to bed. You can help yourself to anything in the refrigerator, but please do not look in the cabinet under the sink in my bathroom.
Number 2. Helen Dubois.
Wait. Who are you?
My name is Helen.
In the episode Helen Back Again, Helen Dubois from Drake and Josh makes an unexpected guest appearance in Victorious as the new principal of Hollywood Arts. This ended up confirming that both shows take place within the same universe. Or do they? Not only is Helen never seen or mentioned again after this episode, but in the very next one, Who Did It to Trina, the kids talk about Drake and Josh as a TV show. Wait, what?
Cat! Buddy.
That didn't happen to Tori and Trina.
No?
It happened on a TV show.
Drake and Josh.
That show was classic.
So hang on, how can Helen be both a real person and a TV show character at the same time? There's a hole in the series continuity that you can drive a truck through, and it still drives fans nuts.
You're right.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You'll have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Trina Vega's The Untalented One.
How did your sister get into the school?
I don't know. I guess she just auditioned and got in.
But she's untalented.
Cat? That's mean. And true. How did she get in?
Even if Trina can be annoying, it doesn't seem right for the show to keep hammering in how untalented she is. It makes us wonder, how is she still allowed to attend Hollywood Arts then?
I try to do my own thing and I'm starting to figure it out. But it's alright.
Even the way she was admitted doesn't make sense. She only got accepted because of a coconut milk-induced hallucination.
I told her, look what she can do. Oh, look! Now she's a hot dog!
And yet no one had the thought that she wasn't really right for this school afterward. The closest we got to her being kicked out is when she failed Helen's re-audition, and then she's let back in shortly after thanks to Tori.
We both get to stay in Hollywood Arts!
It's confusing and feels more like they only keep Trina around just to keep reminding us how untalented she is, which seems just plain cruel. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.